Hey there, today I'm going to make a recap on one of the best cultural anime out there. You guys should definitely watch this anime. If you don't know where to watch it, Google and Incognito are your best friends. The main character is the advisor for a sport club in an all-girls school. Since it is 2023 now, he is having a hard time teaching them since they do not want to listen to his mansplaining. Little did he know that they are going to give him a real hard time in the future. One day, due to unforeseen circumstances, he was captured by the club members. It seems like he accidentally did something cultural and he was caught by them. Instead of canceling him, they are going to show him mercy. He is going to become their free-for-all protein dispenser. He quickly explained the misunderstanding to them, but they do not want to listen to him since he is mansplaining to them. So, they taped his mouth for good measure.
そんなお子ちゃまみたいな言い訳は聞く耳持ちません。口塞いじゃって、ゆりちゃん。それ
After that, all of them start observing him in 4K. It seems like they are going to research him for academic purposes. They start to examine his Excalibur first. I guess this is their first time seeing the legendary Raging Excalibur. All of them are very curious and keep researching his Excalibur. This girl, Kisei, even touched it for the meme.
規制間取りポジションはディフェンス
By the way, this blue-haired girl, Kumi, is the most sheltered one among them. She is disgusted by his Excalibur and does not want to get close to it. Not gonna lie, that is very offensive to the legendary Excalibur. So, they pushed her toward the Excalibur, and the Excalibur is directly in front of her face. She used wind breathing, 7th form, on his Excalibur. His defenses couldn't handle that, and he released a lot of fresh organic protein as loots. After that, the shock is too much for Kumi, and she passed out in the end.
僕は黒田光太郎訳あってフェリアス女学院ラクロス部の顧問をさせられている
In the meantime, he has no idea what the hell is going to happen to him in the future. I'm surprised that he does not know that he is going to become the Protein Man. At night, he is back at the club room. It seems like he is searching for his house keys. It is a race against time, since he does not know what will happen if he got caught by them again.
こんなとこ見られたら何言われるかわかんないぞ
部室に忍び込むなんてこの変態エロ教師
When he is searching for his keys, he stumbled upon a legendary treasure. He is using all of his brain cells to determine the owner of this treasure. He chose Momoy in the end, since she is mature enough to own this. Before he could put it back, someone called out to him.
新任教師黒田光太郎。部室で下着を物色中のところを部員に目撃される。
Oh shit, not good.
It seems like he was caught red-handed by Kisei.
見ちゃった？懲戒免職？下手すれば檻の中かもね。
終わった僕の人生
He thought that he is going to get canceled and get fired from his work. However, he is not going to get canceled because he is the main character. She told him that she is willing to turn a blind eye to this incident, as long as he gives her his premium-grade protein. Well, there is not much he can do, so he accepts her demand. She starts giving him some helping hands and cleans his Excalibur the eco-friendly way. When she is doing the cleaning, she informed him that he can take the treasure home. He told her that he cannot take it without the owner's permission, and that owner is Momoy. After she heard that, she became very angry because he guessed wrong. She is going to give him a punishment for guessing wrong. She wants to prove that she is a mature lady, so she takes on his Excalibur like a strong and independent woman. I feel like the editor needs to do that too. Anyways, that looks like a reward instead of a punishment. She begins to punish him by dueling with his Excalibur without any protection, because she is mature enough to handle child support. However, her plan backfired since his Excalibur is actually very strong.
いいから黙ってて。このヘタレ変態教師、指導力ゼロの落ちこぼれ顧問。
Now that's a lot of damage!
She tries to act tough, but he had seen through her bullshit. So, he is the one taking the offense now. He keeps 360 no-scope her for some top 10 gaming moments. Her acting and defense are completely shattered, and she is enjoying the battle now. He wants her to apologize for insulting him. What a surprise, she actually apologized to him without any resistance. Who would have expected that an Excalibur is all you need to make someone apologize for their wrongdoing? You guys can try that out in real life too, and tell me how it goes. After battling for a while, he gave her a lot of Michelin 3-star protein shake to repay her for not canceling him. You guys can do the same stuff in real life too. I am doing that to my editor all the time. Moving on, although she has received the fresh organic protein, it is still not enough for her. So, she wants to extract his protein again. Well, I don't blame her at all.
ミルクおかわり。
超きつさん
During the summer break, all of them are going to the beach. Instead of having fun there, he wants all of them to train themselves for the upcoming tournament.
合宿に来たんだろ。さあとっとと着替えてグラウンドに戻るんだ。これを見ろ。
私たちのクロスじゃない。
今日はいつものメニューを砂浜でこなしてもらおうか。
As expected, all of them hates it, but they have no choice but to obey him, since he is their club advisor. I'm surprised that they did not give him some hard time. During training, Mamoe saw a lot of couples there, so she starts to daydream about cultural stuff. That caused her brain to overload, and she passed out in the end.
っていうか、アイス食べたい。って私、何言ってるんだろう。
He thought that she has a heat stroke. All of the club members are very angry at him for neglecting their well-being. They want him to carry her to somewhere cold and leave them alone. It seems like they planned this all along.
さあ、遊ぶぞー。
When Mamoe wakes up, she realizes that she is in their room right now. This means that he carried her all the way here. She starts to have a wild imagination again. She assumed that he is having a fun hard time while carrying her here. I have no clue what did she smoke on that time, but I would love to have one. Anyways, when she is in her own dream world, she heard some questionable noise. It is coming from the couple next door. It seems like they are having some fun protein time together. That triggered something inside her, and she is having another wild imagination again. She is dreaming about some protein time with the club advisor.
ごめんなさい。私、先生が思うような真面目な子じゃないんです。
While she is daydreaming, he came to check on her. She suddenly requested to have a protein time with him, and this is her first time for protein time. As usual, he did not see that coming, but he will be coming later. She informed him that she will get better if he gave her the protein. She just confirmed that protein can cure her condition. Well, who would have thought that the protein has medical properties? Now that you guys obtained this valuable information, you can take protein too if you are sick. You can save a lot of medical costs using this life hack. I will persuade my editor to do that too. All of the club members suddenly come back to their room. He has Ultra Instinct and immediately hide in the closet with Mamoe. Since this is a medical emergency, he has no choice but to administer the protein treatment. After injecting a lot of healing protein into her, someone opened the closet. It is Sakura, but she does not scream at him. She is just staring at them in 4K, then she closed the door without asking a single question.
さくら、座布団見つかった？
いえ、ありませんでした。
くかくか
あやちゃんお腹壊すよ。
バカだこいつは。
After that, Mamoe wants to receive more creamy, nutritious protein shake again.
そこフォロー遅れるな。あと5本。妄想癖？
On the next day, he found out that she has a condition where she will daydream out of nowhere. She apologized to him for causing trouble to him. It seems like she viewed the protein time with him as her fantasy. So, I guess he is not going to be in trouble. However, he is still angry at the club members for keeping her condition a secret from him. Well, at least he has a hard time with Mamoe. During training, Mamoe seems to be in a good mood, and she is completely focused on the training.
すっごい集中してるね。はい。なんだか最近妄想にとらわれないですっきりしてて。
よかったじゃん。
What a miracle! She did not daydream even once during the training. The others are very happy for her. However, it seems like they do not know that she has received the protein treatment from the protein man himself. I guess only Sakura knew that. Anyways, like I said before, protein works wonder since she managed to suppress her condition after consuming a lot of protein. As the new saying goes, a protein a day keeps the doctor away. So, you guys know what to do.
でもなぜか先生を見るとムラムラするようになりました。これって恋かな？
One day, he is absent for a week now. Akane stated that he might have despawned since he is living alone. Kumi is very worried about him, so she asked them if anyone is willing to check on him.
ねえ、今日みんなで様子見に行ってみない？
All of them could not make it because they are not the main character in this episode. After listening to their excuses, Kumi has no choice but to do it herself. However, she is trying to make some excuses for her visit.
別にそういうんじゃなくて確認だけ。そうよ、先生の顔見たらすぐに。 開いてる
When she entered his home, it felt like it has been abandoned for a long time. She found his sacred treasure on the ground. This is a once-in-a-lifetime chance, so she picked it up and sniffed it for research purposes. When she is doing her research, he suddenly called out to her from behind. That gave her a shock. Luckily, he does not notice her action. In the meantime, she found out that he has a fever, so she quickly asked him to take a rest, and she will cook for him.
青山さんは何してるの？
見られてないよね。
ごちそうさま。ありがとう。おいしかった。
He told her that she will make a great wife, and that caught her off guard.
青山さんはいいお嫁さんになれるね。
いきなり変なこと言わないでください。
She tries to hide her embarrassment and happiness at that time. After he finished eating, she is going to take care of him. Although he is sick, he still cares about the club members. She is very grateful to him for looking out for them. It seems like she has feelings for him. When she is wiping his sweat, she found out that his Excalibur is ready for battle. She realized that she has not cleaned his Excalibur yet, so that is the reason why his Excalibur is raging. Without wasting any time, she cleans his Excalibur the climate-friendly way. After that, she used her Holy Canal to calm his Excalibur down. She is playing the game of the year, Real Life Bouncing Simulator 2023 on him. When he is exploring her dungeon, she confessed her feelings to him. I don't think he will remember that since he is having a fever. To make matter worse, when he is exploring her dungeon, he called her Kisei instead of Kumi, and that made her very sad. Well, that is the worst thing that you can do.
ひどいです。私、青山です。久美子です。
は？
She told him that she is Kumiko, and he thought that he is dreaming right now since he knew that Kumiko is not this cultural. So, they continued the protein time until he is exhausted. On the next day, Kumi seems to be in high spirit. They thought that she has received his protein too. However, they knew that she is not that kind of person, so they just brushed it off.
キャプテンって先生のお見舞いに行ったんですかね。
え？行くわけないっしょ。
Well, little did they know that she confessed her feelings to him and had received his fresh organic protein yesterday. Well, this arc is about this white-haired girl, Sakura. She is very innocent and does not know about cultural stuff. I guess she is also very sheltered too. She is asking them about the cultural stuff, but they refuse to teach her. They do not want to sully her innocence and pureness. When they asked her about basic biology, she is spitting some mind-blowing fact here. Not even science can argue with that.
で、赤ちゃんを作るには
さくら。
キスです。大好きな人同士がキスをするとお腹の中に新しい命が宿るんです。
さくららしい。
さすが箱入り娘だね。違ったのかな。お父さんが言ってたのに。
Anyways, since her friends does not want to teach her, she is going on a quest to gain more cultural knowledge. As expected, Protein Man is the perfect candidate, so she asked him for help.
どうすればいいんですか？私にも教えてください。
However, he is reluctant to help her out since he is afraid of being cancelled. One of his colleagues was just cancelled recently for having protein time in the school. Since it has come to this, she informed him about the closet incident, and he is checkmated by her. As a result, he has no choice but to accept her request. First of all, she is required to clean his Excalibur the eco-friendly way. She immediately starts the cleaning without questioning him. In the meantime, he has no clue what is going on in her mind. When she is cleaning his Excalibur, Kumi came to visit him. Luckily, she does not notice the housekeeping session.
よかった。まだ残っておられて。
青山さん。
Although Kumi is here, Sakura did not stop learning about cultural knowledge. She keeps cleaning it like her life depends on it. Anyways, Kumi is worried about him since he just recovered from the fever. She wants to check on him. When she is chatting with him, Sakura gains 1 point for intellect. So, she wants to try a different strategy to get that farm fresh protein. She starts to marinate his Excalibur with her homegrown melons. That caught him off guard, so he lost the battle in a short time and gave her a lot of premium grade protein. Kumi definitely noticed that now. Fortunately, all she did was yelling at him and she ran away.
青山さん、これは。
Meanwhile, Sakura is acting like nothing serious has happened. That ticked him off, so he is going to punish her using his mighty Excalibur. He told her that he is going to give her a biology lesson. He is going to explore the shit out of her dungeon without any protection, because protection is for pussy. Well, they did a lot of protein time in the end, and he gave her a huge load of knowledge too. She is going to be very smart after this. On the next day, Sakura told them about her protein time. She is describing in great details like she is presenting a thesis.
ほわーって幸せな気持ちになるんです。したんだ。あの後、したんだ。
Kumi heard all of that and concluded that he is a cheating piece of shit. She became very angry and moody. When she meets him, she is just glaring at him without saying a single word. He tries to talk to her, but she ignored him and walked away. It seems like she really hates him now. Well, such is the life of Protein Man. He cannot make everyone happy at the same time, or can he?
どんどん泥沼に
One day, he told them that his another colleague has been cancelled and fired. It seems like that guy also did some protein time in school. He reminds them to follow the school rule and do not participate in protein time no matter what. Well, he should look in the mirror when he said that. Akane suddenly asked him about the protein time. He thought that she is referring to him, so he is scared shitless. Although he has conquered 4 dungeons, Akane is the hardest among them all. He knew that she will beat the shit out of him into another ethnicity if his protein time was found out. Fortunately, he is not the one she was referring to, so he is safe for now.
ま、あんたはそんな解消ないだろうから、ラクロス部は安泰だけどね。
Well, I am not sure if she will be laughing like that if she actually found out about his protein time.
それでは。
At night, the club members are holding a party. All of them are there except Akane. As expected, this party is only for those who had received protein from the Protein Man. They are celebrating their success to obtain the legendary Protein Man's protein. In the meantime, he has no clue why is he there. I guess he still does not know that he is the main star of the party. He is going to provide some delicious creamy dessert for them later.
私はなんでこの会に？私、先生に奪われた覚えは。
Momoe still does not know why she is here, since she does not remember receiving his protein. They told him about the closet incident.
あら？桃井先輩覚えてないです。合宿の時、監督と押し入れの中でしてたじゃないですか。嘘！
She suddenly realized that everything that happened on that day is real, and those are not her fantasy. She just received his protein without realizing it. After finding out the truth, her brain is overloaded and she passed out as usual. Meanwhile, Kumi is very angry and frustrated because he is a cheating piece of shit.
さくらちゃんだけでなく、まとりちゃんやゆりちゃんまで許せない、許せない。
Well, it is not his fault at all, since he is the Protein Man. The Protein Man must be fair and provide his protein equally to all, including you guys. So, you guys should brace yourself when you're sleeping. Moving on, Kumi wants him to take responsibility. However, Kisei just ignores her whining and suggested that everyone should share his Excalibur and protein equally. I guess she does know the philosophy of Protein Man. After that, they are going to play the game of the year, the one and only Fortnite Battle Royale.
みんな、何してるのよ！
All of them are teaming up to clean his Excalibur the eco-friendly way. Damn, I didn't know that they love the environment that much. After his mighty Excalibur is cleaned thoroughly, Kumi suddenly lost control and declared a duel on his Excalibur. She is going to the front line first because she is a strong and independent woman. After the others witnessed her bravery, all of them start their duel with his Excalibur over and over again. He has the stamina of a god, so he can handle all of them, and gave them a lot of limited edition Protein Man's protein.
去年の大会での5人抜きシュート、かっこよかったです。私、あれを見てラクロス始めたんですよ。私もです。憧れのアヤ先輩と試合に出られるなんて幸せです。
One day, the lacrosse club are going on a school trip. There are a lot of newcomers who admire him as the coach since he managed to improve their techniques. Akane heard that and became very angry. She quickly denies that and told them that he is a useless piece of shit.
騙されちゃダメよ。あんな情けないやつに何ができるっての？あいつに何かされたらすぐ私に言うのよ。速攻クビにしてやるから。
はーい。
In the meantime, the other protein receivers are listening to her complain. It seems like they are planning to convert her into proteinism. When they are discussing about that issue, Sakura suddenly told them that Kumi is the one who is watching over him now. They knew that they had screwed up and quickly rushed to Kumi.
それは大変です。やばいやばい。
Meanwhile, Kumi is having the best protein time of her life with him. Anyways, in order for this plan to success, they want him to control himself and stop disposing his protein for 3 weeks. This means that his protein blast is ready all the time, and he is strong enough to take on Akage's dungeon. He seems to be in pain, and Kumi wants to help him out. She couldn't control herself anymore and helped the living shit out of him.
あれほど手を出さないってみんなで約束したのに。キャプテン、ずるいです。
After that, the others came to meet her. Instead of stopping her, they joined her for the protein time instead. When they are having the fun protein time, Akane entered the room, and she saw their protein time. To lower her guard, Kise used her Oscar-worthy acting and acts like a victim.
怖かったよ。コーチンがいきなり入ってきて無理やり。
Akane is very happy because she can finally cancel him for good this time. While Akane is distracted, Sakura launched a surprise attack from behind, and they managed to take her down. The table has turned now. He is the one who was treated like this in episode 1. Now it is Akage's turn to get treated like this. All of them told Akane that they are not being forced into protein time. They are doing that out of their own free will. They keeps persuading her to accept the blessing of Excalibur. However, Akane does not want to listen to any of that. So, the persuasion through words has failed. As a result, they have no choice but to use their trump card. They want Akane to receive the blessing of the legendary Excalibur. Then she will definitely acknowledge the mighty power of the Excalibur.
なんなのこの匂い。
Without wasting any time, they made some preparations so her holy canal is ready for preaching. After everything is ready, he preached the belief of the protein man using his almighty Excalibur.
どう？あやちゃん。お仲間になる気になりましたか？
Although she has received the blessing of his Excalibur once, she is still strong and does not want to surrender. They expected this result, and they unleashed the berserk protein man onto her. So, that is the reason why they do not want him to unleash his protein blast for 3 weeks. They are preparing him to take on Akane. Akane did not see that coming, but she will be coming soon. After receiving a lot of preaching and holy protein, she finally devotes herself to the way of Protein Man. On the next day, their team became the champion of the tournament. Well, that is no surprise, since they have the Protein Man on their side as support. In addition, they had received a lot of nutritious protein. Well, through this anime, we had learned that protein is the holy elixir. It can not only cure mental condition, it also can boost your physical attribute. So, what are you guys waiting for? Go get that protein from your nearby store or make it yourself. The choice is yours. Anyways, that is the end of my recap for this anime. This anime has 6 episodes, and this recap is about episode 4, 5, and 6. Like I said before, this is part 2, and you can watch part 1 on my channel. These are the comments and feedbacks for this anime from a cultural website. So, what do you guys think about this cultural anime? Is it one of the best cultural anime out there? Let me know in the comment section below after you watched it alone, or with your families for some top 10 family moments.